Sunday Night Football Week 1. It's a big one. Possible AFC Championship preview. Baltimore at Buffalo. Well, they played in the playoffs last year, and I've got the free winner of this game for Sunday Night Football with analysis coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, and it is a great matchup to finish off the Sunday Week 1 card. Don't forget, I also have a free play analysis for you in the Monday night game, Vikings-Bears, here on the channel. Also, my NFL Fade the Public video every week. Be sure to click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert here so you never miss my free play videos on Wager Talk TV. All right, as I mentioned, this is a rematch of last year's playoffs, and everyone's talking about playoff revenge for Baltimore, and it is a factor, but I think Buffalo will be just as motivated Sunday night national TV on their strong home field, so I really don't look for much more motivation for the Ravens and the Bills, but what I do see when I dig into this matchup and recent results and recent history is an edge for the Ravens. They've been the better team. They were definitely the better team in both games last year. I know they went 1-1 straight up in those two meetings, but keep in mind they were a 2-point conversion away from advancing perhaps in the playoffs as well, and they dominated the regular season meeting at home. And even if you go back to the other time they played back 3 years ago, October of 2022, they lost 23-20 at home. But keep in mind, that was on a last-second field goal. Buffalo never led the entire game until they kicked a field goal with 3 seconds remaining. In fact, the Ravens blew a 20-3 lead in the second quarter in that other game. So let's break down the 3 recent results. We had Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen. The last 3 years, they've played 3 times. Once again, back in 2022, the Ravens lost, but they blew a 20-3 lead, barely outgained by, I think, like 30 yards. But what really jumps out to me are the results last year in the 2 games. Regular season matchup in Week 4 into September in Baltimore. Ravens were only a 2.5-point home favorite, and they won easy, 35-10. Nothing misleading about that game. Each team had 1 turnover. Ravens gained over 8 yards per play, held the Bills to just 4.5 yards, outgained them by almost 200 total yards of offense, 427-236. And yes, Buffalo got their revenge in the playoff matchup in mid-January earlier this year in 2025, last season, of course. But that 27-25 loss, missed 2-point conversion, could have gone to overtime. Ravens might have won. But what jumps out to you there is, once again, Baltimore had a substantial yardage edge, 416-273, and more importantly, a huge yards per play average, 7.6 to just 4.7. You see those kind of numbers usually win by double digits like they did in the earlier regular season meeting. The reason they lost the game, 3 turnovers to none in that game. They still only lost by 2 points. So Baltimore is the much better team. They dominated statistically at both games last year, and really were probably the better team 3 years ago when they played prior to that as well. I like the Ravens in this one. Yes, it's a strong home field for Buffalo. Currently, the Ravens are about a 1-point road favorite. And by the way, the Bills opened over the summer as a slight home favorite as high as 1.5. We now see the Ravens anywhere from pick'em to 1.5, so we'll say -1 is the consensus line. But here's another little nugget for you. I mentioned my Fade the Public video. Well, the Bills actually qualify as a slightly public home dog this week. I'll let you know if it makes my official video now when you watch it. But once again, the public is leaning towards the Bills. A lot of the consensus information that I look at. So it doesn't seem too obvious. It seems too obvious to me. The Ravens have dominated the line of scrimmage in the recent meetings. Playoff revenge, maybe that's worth something. But the public is actually leaning Buffalo now as a home dog. So I feel confident coming in here with the Ravens to get their playoff revenge and get the win here in Week 1 on Sunday night. And once again, shop around. South Point, a very public book, has pick'em. Once again, an indication that the public is on the Bills. Other books have -1. FanDuel, DraftKings, 2 of the biggest books in the world, are sitting 1.5 as we head into the weekend. So shop around here. Pick them to -1, 1.5. I like the Ravens to win this game, and really, regardless, it's a pretty much straight-up win situation with the line. As far as the total, we saw it open 52 over the summer. It's been bet down to 51, now 50.5 in a lot of spots, and that is a key move. 51 is a very key number when it comes to totals. There's about a 2 to 3% chance this game lands on exactly 51 points. Not a huge opinion one way or the other. I think both offenses can move the ball in this game. But if you look at the recent results, as I mentioned, regular season matchup last year, 45 points, stayed under the 47.5. The playoff game did land 52, barely got over 51.5. But what concerns me is that Buffalo did not move the ball well, just 200 and some yards, only about 4.5 yards per play in each game. The Ravens obviously were pretty much unstoppable offensively, and the Ravens defense is expected to be better this year and stronger. So instead of looking at the full game total, maybe just take a look at the Ravens team total over 26.5. That's another way you could attack this game on Sunday night. Ravens team total over 26.5 total points. Hey, there you go. One of the best Sunday night games we're going to have all season. We get it in week 1. Let's hope, unlike Thursday night, that we don't have a rain delay. By the way, that was one of the baddest beats you will ever see in pro football totals. I put this on my X handle, by the way, at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril. You can follow me on X. I put free plays, links to these videos, also little tidbits as I find them. And I retweeted this on Friday morning from Evan Abrams, is that when a team had over 41 points or more at the half, well, actually, I think whenever they've scored 40 or more points at the half and the total was below 50 as it was Thursday night, the over was 172-1. That Eagle game stayed under. Nobody scored again after the rain delay, 24-20, so it's now 172-2. Hey, comment below, did you have the over Thursday night? What a bad beat that was, and there's no question the weather delay made a difference. That game would have stayed over, in my opinion, otherwise. So that was a crazy result on Thursday. Hey, comment below, not only if you had that game, but what other plays you like for Sunday and Monday night. Hey, Bears-Vikings, I've got a free play video coming up here on the channel for that game as well. I do truly read the comments and I reply back. And if you're liking these free play videos, thumbs up, like, positive comment below. That's all I ask. It takes a couple seconds to click that thumbs up, like, and drop a positive comment below. Hey, it could be as simple as good luck, everyone. That's what I do every week. I say thanks for watching. Best of luck this weekend. Man, maybe drop some emojis if you're on your phone. It's easier to do on the phone. But seriously, I will continue to do multiple free play videos every week this football season, both college and pro, high-profile games like these Sunday and Monday night games free for you, as long as you all are finding it useful. So thumbs up, like, positive comments below. Hey, and tell a friend as well. Share the wealth here on Wager Talk TV. And make sure you subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert so you also know when my Fade the Public videos posted each and every week. Now, I give you a lot of free content, free opinions. Sometimes these make my best bet cards, but a lot of times these spotlight TV games are opinions only. If you want my official strongest best bets each and every week, make sure you're a direct client at Wager Talk. And it's so simple to do so. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. You pick the package that works best for you, and every client gets the same plays I am personally using each day. I have one set of selections, my personal best bets. Been doing this since August of 1996, 4 decades, over 29 years, my 30th football season. And it's always been the same. If I have a play, I send it to all my clients. Trial of 1 day for $39. 1 week sampler. Special offer this weekend only for just $77. 7 days for $77. That's the price. Less than just 2 days. You get 7 days for $77. Or if you're ready to take a serious long-term investment approach, the 1 year all access is always the best value. And with promo code SM365 at checkout, you get an even better discount of $811 instantly off the price. That gets it down to $3 a day, about $1 a play, for the complete college and pro football season, complete college and pro basketball seasons, the rest of this year's baseball, the large chunk of next year's baseball. Now's the time to get on board. Football's beginning, basketball around the corner, and don't sleep on baseball. We still have 2 months to go. I finished last year on an incredible 57-28 hot streak in Major League Baseball to round out the regular season and the playoffs. Now's a great time to jump on board. Try out the 7-day sampler for $77, or if you're ready to make the commitment and do a long-term consistent investment approach each and every day, the 1 year all access promo code is SM365 for an instant $811 discount. That gets it down to about $1 a play. Check it out along with the bonus free play. My last cut from my best bet card goes up as a free opinion for everybody. So check out the daily free play. Check out the best bets and special offers. Steve Merril, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Once again, be sure to follow me on social media at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV because you know there's more free play videos, including that Monday Night Football preview, Vikings-Bears, coming up next.